What's up, guys? Jason Up News Revolution down here in the cave. Beautiful Sunday, beautiful rainy Sunday, a rainy winter Sunday here in upstate New York. I hung some stuff, as you can see behind me. That's the poster that I was talking about that I think, get that selfie stick right there you go. That captures, some 70s/80s goodness. Hung up the bags. And the couch obviously is going to go there. And where that tape ends, the couch will be covering that. So is that the final layout of the photos? I don't know. We'll put the couch in. We'll see how it goes. We'll put the couch in. We'll dress up the end tables. We'll certainly dress up the coffee table, and then we'll see how everything looks. Yeah. So what else? Let's. So I got some ideas. Let me sit myself. Oh, I got some ideas. So I did a really, stupid short the other day. So shorts are going to be monetized on February 1st, which is Wednesday, right? So I've decided that I'll do I don't know what they'll be monetized, but I don't know. They're fun, right? Shorts. I did a really stupid one the other day of drinking a Pepsi out of the Goodwill Coke glass that I bought last week. And it's dumb, right? It's just silly. But so I'm going to do a short a day. And I think shorts go from like 15 seconds to a minute, but it'll be something 80s related. So, for example, like a short, I'll grab an item, a G.I. Joe lunchbox or something, and I'll be like, hey, look, it's, lunch in the 80s, in your G.I. Joe lunchbox, whatever, just quick shorts. So I'll do that. But more importantly, that thing over there, that System 3, that Zenith Beauty, I'm really trying to figure out how to incorporate more of that into the room and into the channel when the room is done. So what I'm going to do is, when I was condensing the room, I was really contemplating selling most of my Nintendo games. I put them over yonder, as you can see, and those are double stacked. Okay, so there's games behind games, and then I put about 100 and so maybe 150 upstairs in a like a television cabinet that has some doors. I just stacked them in there. The kids keep all their video game stuff in there, so there's like another 100 plus games upstairs, and there's games that I'm just not going to play. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to add a show to the channel, and I'm going to play every single Nintendo game that I have, and then likely sell most of them. All right. So it'll kind of be like a goodbye tour of the Nintendo games. The selling them part is not guaranteed. But what I'd like to do is I would just like to grab a game off the shelf and sit down here with you guys and play it. Now, the camera work, I think I will have, so you see like the professional gamer YouTubers, they have like their face in the corner and the game on the screen, but that's using like screen capture, right? I can't use screen capture technology on a Zenith System 3. And I'm actually using a Nintendo, not an emulator or playing on the computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a way to basically, capture the footage for you somehow. It'll obviously be, straight on type stuff. So you'll have the cabinet, right? So part of the luster of this whole thing is the image, that you're looking at. So you'll get the whole screen there. And we'll have to see how much, feedback or static we get from the Zenith, because when you record electronics, you get like a weird feedback. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'll put a camera on me, and I'll put my, face up in the corner. And so you'll see the game, and then you'll see me, running commentary this as the game goes on. And we're going to do that with every single game I have. Now, I am not a game beater. I do not beat video games. So that's probably not going to happen for many of the games, most of the games, if not all of the games. But I'm going to play every one. I'm going to play every one. And then for the ones that I'm just not going to keep, I will toss them up on eBay immediately thereafter. So, Abadox, right? Abadox. I have them all in alphabetical order, so that's why I know Abadox. Am I ever going to play Abadox again? No. Have I played it since I've owned it? No. I've had it 10, 12 years? Yeah. So, but Abadox is like a $6 game, right? So, I do not need shelf space anymore. So it's not like that section of, Nintendo games is just ruining my life. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. No, of course not. It's not like that section of Nintendo games is ruining the room, but why not, let the ones go that I don't want. But before I let them go, I'm going to play them with you guys, and we'll have fun. So if you want, and if time permits, we'll play all. I probably have about 400 games left. I think I sold maybe 20 of them, but they were the off-label, light colored, Bible games, and Joshua, I think I sold, and like some of the odd, third party games, that collectors really want to get. I sold those, so those are gone. But I'll play every one with you. Might be a 20-minute video, might be a 3-part, 2-hour video, like Double Dragon. I can get pretty far in Double Dragon. Pro wrestling, that takes a while. Mike Tyson's Punch Out, we'll see how far we go without, warping or putting in the secret code. So I'll play with you. I might skip a little bit, like Mario 3. I don't know if I want to record all of Mario 3, but I'll talk with you at the same time. We'll have some banter back and forth, and, just watch me play every single Nintendo game that I have. We'll do that. And then that's for me too, because like these games have been sitting here for years, and they have 90% of them have never even been, loaded into a Nintendo. I've never played them. To me, that seems unfair. It seems rude to the games. So this will give me an opportunity to play with the games. Isn't that kind of the whole point of collecting them? And that goes back to, the message of the day last week, or last couple videos ago, when it was like, dude, just like enjoy what you have. Stop collecting and play with what you have. I also have a Sega down here. I only have like 4 games, but we can do that too. So we'll add some vintage video game playing on the channel pretty consistently. Wrestling with the Past is I just concluded January. Last night I watched TNT and Championship Wrestling last couple of days in January, 85. So I'll get that queued up for you. We'll start talking about that. And again, I'm just really looking forward to the couch, because that gives us the movie nights down here. It gives us the Saturday morning cartoon show that I'll do with the cereal and jammies and the cartoons. We'll do that down here, so that's all good. What else? Shorts. Every single Nintendo game. We'll come up with a catchy little title. Playing every game. It'll be played through the Retron system that I have, which is fine. It works well. So we'll do that, and I'll just grab a random game. I'll probably start with some games that I can actually play, and then you'll see like me totally clueless with games, right? All you guys who have played and beaten like Mega Man and Metroid, you're like, dude, what are you doing? Are you playing this for the first time in your life? Like you have no idea what you're doing right now. So hopefully there's some comic relief to it. There might be a little adult beverages mixed in, right? So it might be it'll be an evening thing for sure. So we'll do that. And I think I promised a live show soon. I think I've been promising a live show for about a year and a half, but we got to do a live show. We got to do a live show. I think the channel is going to morph into, conversations, communication, talking, random stuff. The driving stuff we won't let go. I'll keep that going. If I go somewhere fun, I'll bring you with me. The Best Buy movie obsession has kind of died off a little bit. So that's kind of, that'll be more random. I won't be doing that every Tuesday. So that'll be here and there. What else? I don't know. That's about it. I think in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go to Binghamton, New York and hang out with a friend of the channel, D-Mod. My man Damien and his son, who his son is a wrestler for Excite Indie Fed in Binghamton. It's run by H.C. Loke, former ECW superstar. I'm really looking forward to seeing H.C. Loke because I've got a bone to pick with him. And I'm ready for his full-on apology. I'll tell you what happened. About 10 years ago, maybe a little longer, I went to an indie show in Rochester here, and H.C. Loke was on the card. Sadly, Brody Lee was on the card too, but Brody Lee was on all the cards. This was before Brody Lee was Brody Lee. He started, he lived in Rochester. This is where he's from. And so I've been watching Brody Lee since he was Huber Boy in 2001. So, anyway, I go to the indie show and H.C. Loke is there, and I'm in the front row, and I'm a few cocktails in. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm a few cocktails in, and the crowd is booing H.C. Loke because he's a bad guy. And me and all of my smart markness, I'm like, I'm standing up. And I'm offering some love to H.C. Loke. And as he's coming by, I'm saying, come on, the whole crowd, booing you. This is not what I said. But basically I was saying, ECW, Carnage Crew, the Baldies, H.C. Loke, I respect you. And he stops and he says, would you respect me if I told you to S my right? So I was like, what? No, that's awful. Why would you suggest that, H.C. Loke? And my feelings were hurt. I was devastated. I was sad because I'm giving you some love, H.C. Loke, and you make it, you make a horribly obscene statement to me, and you hurt my feelings. But at the indie show in Excite, I'm coming ready for a full apology. So that'll be fun. So they've got, so I'm going to bring my kids to that. And, it'll be a fun little local indie show up in Binghamton, which is like 2 hours away from me. More importantly, well, not more importantly than H.C. Loke, but importantly also, they're bringing Tito Santana and Greg Valentine in to do kind of a, like an interview, like a story. So Greg Valentine and Tito Santana are, I assume, going to, sit together and take Q&As and talk about their feud. And that's awesome. And then obviously, a meet and greet. So that'll be cool to do that. But more importantly, again, now this is most importantly, I get to meet my man Damien and his son Damien, future Excite World Champion and future, WrestleMania moment D-Mod Jr. So that'll be fun. So I'll do that. Maybe I'll bring you with me. Maybe we'll go do that too. Maybe you can watch H.C. Loke smack me around as I demand an apology. So that's that. All right. So that's what we'll do in the next couple weeks. The couch, I hope by like mid-February is down here. And then it's like, as soon as the couch comes, we'll put it together and it's on. Cause all that's left is like little pickup stuff. Like I just got to pick up, some stuff. I got to pick up the room a little bit. It's cool. No big deal. And then the coffee table needs to get figured out big time. But we shall do it together. Anybody who's noticed your lunch boxes here, yep, there's the stack of lunch boxes that need to get sent out right there. And I am continuing to prove to be the world's worst shipper. Truly, truly the world's worst. But they're coming. Don't worry. The 4 of you who are expecting lunch boxes, Christmas, maybe Christmas 2023, maybe 2023 is kind of a stretch. April 2024, I'd probably anticipate those arriving in the mail. All right, that's that. I think we're okay over here, right? We got some decent looking stuff up, but we can't really tell what the final product's going to be until the couch is in. But all right, so that's that. February 1st, look for the first of daily shorts from the New 80s Revolution, maybe TN80s shorts. Later on tonight, if I'm feeling up to it, we'll come back for a power hour. I haven't had a power hour lately. There have been people who've asked about homeschooling, so we might do like a non-toy related, almost serious power hour where we talk about why I currently homeschool my children. And yeah, maybe I'll give you a little bit more insight into the mind of the New 80s Revolution. All right, that is all. We will see you all soon. Good night now.